welcome back. It's still Rubbing Minds, and all through the show we have been celebrating women. Yes, we celebrated International Women's Day, and just before the break I mentioned that we're going to be chatting with a winner, a recent winner, a winning woman. And you know, if you've been following Rubbing Minds, Imka and I both predicted that Adesua Etomi, the talented AMVCA Best Actress, yes, was going to win, and she did win. Adesua, welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Congrats again.
Thank you very much.
I don't know, I think Imka and I were just on another level when we just knew it was going to be you.
Oh.
But like most of my other predictions did go as well, but this one was good. So, yeah, it's always great to see you, to talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having me here. It's great to be here.
I know all the nerves they've calmed down, because I was actually watching your interview and you were saying, oh, someone advised you to write a speech.
Yes.
And, you know, just in case I win.
Yes.
Did you find yourself remembering everything you had
written? No.
Okay, so it was like...
I definitely do not remember everything I'd written. There's something about once you get on stage, you just have to pray that you just say the right things and you're in the moment. Because I had written some guidelines down.
Like the scripture. I love the scripture.
Yeah, that had to be said.
Yes.
Like God's grace, like I can't, you know, and all that. So I didn't remember everything, but I think at the end of the day, I said what was very important.
Okay.
And I was able to reach out and inspire, which was what I really wanted to do. I want to spend most of my time talking to people out there that were like me, that were scared and didn't know whether they should go into what they really wanted to.
People should be scared, because I mean, if you have Genevieve and Naji in your category and you
know,
hear your name,
I know.
they're like, no, did I just hear my name?
I know. I actually had like an out-of-body experience. I sat down, even after I heard my name, I was like, people were like, Adesua, get up, get up. I was like, oh my God, yeah, I have to get up now. But it was amazing. And obviously I was in the company of greatness. If you look at the category, like it was amazing, because there was Inse, there was Fulu, there was Belinda, there was Marie Lazarus, obviously our wonderful Genevieve as well. But I'm just grateful, and I'm deeply humbled by the fact that I was able to take the plaque home.
Okay, you're looking beautiful. I mean,
Thank you.
Did you know that green was going to be the color at the AMVCAs?
No, I did not. I did not actually, but I'm glad I ended up wearing green, and I felt kind of patriotic wearing green. I was like, oh, I'm Nigerian. I'm going to wear green on the day, and it was just. I think I picked the right outfit and the right stylist and everything, and that was great for me.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, it has been the International Women's Day, and it's almost like the week. Yeah, you know, celebrating women. So, you know, in Hollywood, there are actresses who have stood up and saying, look, we have to close the gap between how much a male actor earns and a female actress earns.
Yes.
In Nigeria, do you find there's a gap?
I'm not too sure, because obviously I don't have the full details on how much guys get paid and how much females get paid. What I'd like to believe is that Nollywood is fair.
Okay.
And I'd also like to believe that Nollywood gives opportunities based on talent, and not necessarily based on, oh, she's a guy, he's a guy, let me give him a little bit more money than I would do a female, even though the workload is maybe almost the same, or if not more for the female sometimes, I don't know. But I'd like to think that Nollywood is fair.
So if Nollywood is fair, why don't we have a lot of women behind the camera? Because that's where the money is made.
Well, it's funny you say that, because things are changing.
Gradually.
Things are changing gradually. Like, it's better to make slow progress than no progress.
Yeah.
And that's how I look at it. We have so many people out nowadays in the industry. We have Mildred Oko, we have Uche Jumbo, we have MMA Song, we have Uduak Ogwanamam. You know, there's so many people that are coming up that are doing fantastic things. And what I like about the fact that women are rising up in Nollywood is the fact that they can train other women, or, you know, empower other women. Say, you know what, I'm doing this. You have the opportunity to do this as well. You have absolutely no excuse. I don't want women to have this mentality that they're victims, because you're not. You can get up and you can fight for what you want and achieve anything on this planet that you want to achieve. So I'm not going to give you a pass because you're a female. No. If you want to, you have to go out and work for it.
So
and
if you're going to be a director, you have to put in the work.
Go out, put in the work, empower yourself, educate yourself, keep yourself informed. You know, find yourself in the company of people that are doing what you'd like to do.
So which women do you look up to, like,
in the industry?
That are empowering you?
Oh, in general, or
in the industry?
In the industry. There are so many women, and even just outside Nollywood
well.
too. Shelley Frimpong Manso, I doff my hat to her.
She's a director.
Yeah, she's a director.
editor.
She just does so much, and you have the likes of Kemi Adesua as well. You know, she's into video direction. We also have Mildred Oko. You know, she's done some amazing films, and she's doing more great stuff. We've got MMA Song, who has been tireless. She has been around for so long, and she has not given up. She's still creating opportunities. She's still making films. She even recently delved into directing. Before she was into producing and being behind the scenes, and now she tried her hand at directing as well. Uduak Isong Ogwamanam, she's someone that came up newly, and she's doing amazing stuff. Now, these are women that you could emulate in the industry. Then you have the likes of Genevieve, you have the likes of Ego Boyo, you have the likes of Rita Dominic, you have Nse Ikweetsim. These women are doing amazing things. If I could be like any of them, I will be just fine. 50% of the women, who these women are, if I could be that, I'll be good. They're amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Okay, so you're a trained thespian, you're a trained performing artist. You mean, you were in the UK and you made the decision to come back here. But would you say there are some roles that are out of bounds, or in your training you're allowed to do every single role?
I think with acting, I think the roles you choose as well, it has to do with a bit of personal choice, personal preference too. Yeah. I like to inspire. That's my thing. I like my audience to watch a film that I'm in and come out thinking, I could do this, or yeah, I could forgive. I like to do projects that have lessons tied to them. It's just the way I'm wired.
So didactic.
Yes, exactly. And I do believe that the art should be a reflection of real life, and I also believe that the art should be able to bring change. So any opportunity that I have to change someone's life, change someone's perspective, change someone's thought process, I would take it.
Yeah, but you know, everything seems so perfect. You know, women are getting empowered. Nollywood is fair, but we still hear that, you know, there are some women who are selling their bodies for roles. Have you heard about that? Or is it a myth?
No, I have heard about it. I've never experienced it. And oh glory, I've never had to deal with
nobody has
that
ever
sort of situation.
Asked you?
No, people asked me in terms of no.
Okay, so no producer or director.
No
like,
producer.
If you want the role, you know what to do.
I've never experienced it, and God says that this is the truth. I've never ever experienced that in the industry.
What about friends you know, or?
Friends I know. Maybe the most you'd get is, oh, someone said I should come say hi. But this is what I say to people: you have to understand your journey. If you're patient enough, you may not have to compromise. You will not have to compromise. You would have to pass on jobs. If you find yourself in these situations, say no. And that's another thing about women empowerment. You have the right to say no.
To walk away.
You have the right to walk away and be patient and wait for another opportunity. Women, if I can speak to you now, I would tell you, if you find yourself in a situation that you're not comfortable with, if you find yourself in a situation where you're being asked to compromise who you are for what you want, say no. N-O. And walk away.
So like the AMVCAs, you had you and DKD, who people say are new Nollywood. And you know, you still have the older ones that, you know, got nominated but were beaten to it by the new Nollywood. Do you think there's a divide like new Nollywood, old Nollywood?
I think